Dogs love us more than they love themselves. It's really amazing. If you're a dog person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm Charles Miller, German Shepherd Man, GermanShepherdMan.com, on YouTube, 21 million views, 37,000 followers on Facebook, and here's why. I love my German Shepherd dogs. I love them and they love me. I got my first German Shepherd puppy in 1975. I had a job, right after I got the puppy, I had a job that was a 7-day-a-week job at the farmer's market, and it lasted for months. My highly decorated military uncle was who I worked for. I was there, just me and my puppy in this stall. And he would come by, my uncle would come by every 2 or 3 days and check on me. And he started telling me things he knew the military canine handlers could do with their dogs. He said, you know, you can use voice commands, but they also use hand signals so that the dog understands either vocal commands or the sit command. It was pretty cool because I said, I can do that. So I didn't know what the hand signals they used in the military, so I invented my own, you know, come, sit, down. I mean, I just built a system. But here's the key. Dogs love us more than they love themselves, and we know that. So the only thing I knew to do as a really young guy in a farmer's market environment with this awesome little German Shepherd puppy, when he did something, sit. Good boy. I just used both hands and all the over-the-top love as a good behavior marker. I had no idea what a good behavior marker is. A lot of different people, a lot of different trainers use different techniques, but I just started using what I now call the Big Love dog training system. Big love, over-the-top love. And most people I have talked to, people call me from all over the world, most people I've talked to totally missed this. The thing that moves the dog more than most anything else is love. So when I started rewarding my little puppy for doing sit, that's a good boy. I'm both hands. I'm over the top. I'm excited. Yeah, good boy. Stay. Down. Good boy. Down. Good boy. And over the years, I learned how to say it, what to say, and what to do during the big love reward part of the training. And it just became a system. I'm very systematic. I live alone. I do my own clothes washing, drying, putting up, and I have this systematic way of doing it. And I love doing laundry because a system. This German Shepherd dog training system, this puppy training system, whether you have a younger puppy, 2 to 6 months old, or you're going to be getting a younger puppy, the younger puppy training system that I put together is a decades of learning and making a system, just like my laundry system, a system of how to raise and train a German Shepherd puppy and turn them into a champion. Your dog wants you to be the hero. He or she wants to be your hero. Although you may know zero right now, that's why you're watching this video. You're going to be your dog's hero, and they'll be yours because you're going to learn this system. You're going to make a great decision today to learn the Big Love dog training system that German Shepherd Man over decades put together, and it just flows. The puppies learn to flow, and you learn to flow. I'll give you the bedrock of this system that has accumulated in my mind. Correct within a second. Reward within a second. Correct properly, you need to know how to correct, when to correct within a second, and here's the biggie, you need to learn the big love reward technique that I use. It's just amazing. I mentioned earlier, 21 million views on YouTube, 37,000 followers on Facebook. That's not because, it's because of love and my German Shepherd dogs. I've had lots of dogs like Sergeant and Ruby and Major and others on video on my YouTube channel and showing this hand signal technique and how they work and how they love me and how I love them and I reward them with a big love. You need to know these things. Potty training, how to take your puppy, your little puppy, to the vet to get its vaccinations. Very important. A doctor, a vet taught me this. If you don't take your puppy to the vet properly during this very sensitive time in their life, when they're not fully vaccinated, if you don't take them to the vet properly, it could be fatal. She taught me this, and she's amazing. I won't call her name, but I love her. She's amazing. What a great vet. So if you want to learn how to train your younger puppy that you just got or you're going to be getting, and you want to learn the Big Love training system, it's on my website, GermanShepherdMan.com. Now, there's another training system on there because I had people all over the world emailing me, calling me, and they said, I got a puppy and now it's 10 months old or 16 months old or whatever. It's big, it's powerful. I never really trained it when it was little and now it's kind of out of control. What do I do? So I said, I have to help these people. I have to put together a system for older puppies. So I got this puppy and I did not even train her to sit until she was 10 months old. And I brought my camera, my videographer out here, and he shot the very first training sequence that we did right out here in my carport. And then we documented turning her into an absolute champion. I called it my older puppy training system. Whether your dog's 7, 8, 9, 10 months old, or 20, 22, 24 months old, if they're not in control, not behaving well, it would be wise. It would be a great decision for you to get my older puppy training system. I'm not trying to sell you something. People call me from all over the world and I take their phone calls free of charge. I had a marketing guy say, you could charge per minute for that. I said, you don't understand. This is my passion. I love helping these people about this breed and especially raising puppies, whether they be younger puppies or older puppies, especially raising puppies with my systematic little system that I've put together over all these years. I'm not touting myself. I'm just saying this came together. And so many people ask me, could you teach me what you did to raise your puppies? They're amazing. I have this older puppy. I need some help. They get the older puppy training system. And I have some quotes here. Thomas said, his training technique is hands down the best. Thank you, Thomas. Betsy said, love his training videos. Working on crate training and potty training with my 7-week-old puppy now. His method works. Thank you, Betsy. And Glenn said, very educational videos and expert advice. And I have hundreds of these testimonials. I write them down and keep them in a folder. So if you want to learn the Big Love dog training system, it's really simple. It's really reasonable. Don't give thousands of dollars to some trainer. If you send your dog to a trainer and they get trained, you get a trained dog back and some commands. But you didn't get trained. When you get one of these systems that you need, when you get them in your mind, you will have it forever. Your next puppy 10 years from now, or 5 years from now, or 15 years from now, you'll already know exactly what to do because you will have learned from the Big Love training system on my website, GermanShepherdMan.com. Look under our courses. There will be the younger puppy training system for 2 to 6 month old puppies, or the older puppy training system for puppies that are older than 6 months, 7, 8, 9, 10 months, up to 20, 24 months. So do that. My cell phone number, I put it in there. Yep. Marketing guy said, don't do that. You don't understand, marketing guy, okay? This is not about marketing. This is not about making money. It's not about that. It's about serving these people, serving these dogs. Speaking of dogs, a portion of the proceeds from every course that is purchased on my website, and I have over 2,000 students, a portion of the proceeds goes to no-kill German Shepherd rescue shelters around the country. I have been doing that for years. We have donated thousands of dollars to no-kill German Shepherd rescue shelters here in the United States. So, in advance, thank you. Thank you for making a great decision to learn this Big Love training secret system. And thank you for being a part of supporting these rescue shelters. Oh, you have no idea. It's just, unless you've worked at a shelter. Wow. Tough, difficult work. And we want to support them, right? So thank all of you from all of us here in German Shepherd land. I'm Charles Miller, GermanShepherdMan.com. Get the system today. Make the right decision. Be your dog's hero, because your dog wants to be your hero.